Hi everyone, welcome. So today we're going to do a short yoga practice that is focused on the hands and the wrist. And more specifically, if you are a writer or like myself, I'm at the computer a lot. And I also do weight training. I do a bit of yoga. So I am in positions where I am weight bearing. And when I'm at the desk, I have very little movement, or it's small twitch movement. And sometimes that results in some discomfort and sometimes pain as it relates to carpal tunnel syndrome in the wrist and the hand. So today is really going to be about the palm, the wrist, how it affects through the forearm, and to bring ease to that. I'll have more information for preventative health for this on my website. So let's begin. And again, if you would like, you could do this in a chair for a bit and then come onto the floor. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is place your hands, crisscross them, interlace the thumbs, and place your hands to your heart center. Now, if that's uncomfortable, then what you can do is bring your 8 fingers in towards the palms and into the heart center. Come to close your eyes and come to welcome yourself to your space. And now I'm going to lead you through a short rotation of consciousness as it relates to the hands, the wrist, and the arms. If at any point in time you're uncomfortable with having your hands in this position, please be mindful of that. This is not about going and working through pain. Pain is a wonderful indicator for you to do something else. So in this case, if it was too much to stay here for 2 or 3 minutes, I would like you then to place your palms face up onto your legs. So as you come to welcome yourself to your space, notice the hands specifically. If they're into the heart center, notice the wrapping of the thumbs, the heat of one palm on the top of the other hand, the placement of the fingers. And without moving and breathing naturally, come to be mindful to each digit of the hand. Come to notice the right finger, I should say the right thumb, the right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. Stay with the right hand. Notice the right palm, the top of the hand, and the wrist. Notice the right forearm and elbow, the upper arm, and the right shoulder. Relax the shoulders. Relax the jaw, your tongue. You could tip your chin slightly forward towards the chest. And now come to bring your full attention to your left hand, the left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. The left palm, top of the left hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, the left shoulder. Relax the jaw. Have a slight nod in the head. Relax both shoulders down. And bring your intention to bring wellness and ease to the hands and the wrists. And now, opening your eyes softly, having a soft gaze forward, come to bring your hands away from the chest, open up like a butterfly with the fingers. Raise the forearms so they're about parallel to the earth. And just notice any discomfort. Bend the elbows down towards the body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back down. Now notice that you could use the opposing forces between the thumbs. Inhale, lift up through the forearms, elbows up, and exhale down. Now come and release the hands, place them on the legs, and once again notice. Come now to shrug the shoulders a little bit. Up and around. And now come to move through the wrist. Really slow moves. Don't go fast. Really slow. Rotating, kind of exploring the edges of the rotation, but without pressing into the edges of the rotation. Nice. And now windmill them back and forth. Try to keep the elbows straight, or I should say not moving, okay? Keep the elbows straight and really rotate the palms towards you and away from you. Spread through the fingers, relax those shoulders. Nice. And now relax the arms down and really make a fist and really draw the 8 fingers into, thumbs over, really make a tight fist. Even feel the energy of this tight fist. Really draw them in. Notice how you could feel the engagement of the wrist and the forearms, and now relax them. Relax them on the legs. And notice the wrist and the forearms. Maybe the palms and the hands have become a little heavy. And then move through the fingers. Nice. And then relax, palms down. And notice the line. So we're not drawing and they're not at a 90 degree. They're this nice long angle. And that's important when it comes to overall movement, that you're not creating this tension in this 90 degree. So towards the knees. Inhale, slide the shoulders up. The hands will just move naturally up and around. Up and around. Fingers, wrist are not doing any work. Lead the movement through the shoulders, the shoulder blades. Nice. And now change the direction. So we're warming up the shoulders, we're warming up the shoulder blades. So as you switch back to the front, as you lift and you squeeze the shoulders open, squeeze the shoulder blades really tight, draw them down the back. Really engage through the upper back here. Change the direction. Now spread through the wings of the back. Hands and wrist and forearms, elbows are relaxed and they're just moving because of the movement of the shoulders. Nice. Now drop the chin to the chest and roll the head a little side to side. Notice if you hear anything happening in the back of the neck, in the cervical spine, keeping the chin low. So recognizing that the discomfort may well be just in the wrist, however, it's all connected, okay? So from here, I'm going to have you come onto your hands and knees. However, I'm going to have you come onto your forearms, okay? I'm going to move my bolster away. And when you come onto your forearms, you're going to be coming more or less kind of in more of a puppy pose. That's what I would refer to it. I'm going to do it a little bit to the side. Come onto the forearms, palms facing up, forearms, hands, wrists are relaxed. From here, you're going to inhale into cow. Exhale, lead the crown of the head towards the earth. Press up through the shoulders. And inhale, drop the shoulders down, squeeze the shoulder blades in the same way that you were just doing it. Press the forearms, the back of the arms into the earth. Lead the crown of the head towards the earth. Draw the abdominals in. Really spread through the shoulder blades. 2 more times. The hands are relaxed. Undulating through the spine, pressing through the shoulders, contracting, and really wide. Nice. Now, if it's comfortable, you could sit back into hero's pose, or if you like, you could come in crisscross applesauce. But if this is okay, we won't be here long, just try this. I'm going to have you now lift up just a little bit, and you're going to take your hands on the floor. Nice angle. It's about a 45 degree, but if you need more and you have the ability in your hips, you could come and decrease the angle. And then tuck the chin, put the fingertips on the earth, and then widen and press the fingertips into the floor, widen through the upper back. Inhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back, press the fingers into the floor. Very simple, but you're really carrying a bit of weight, okay? But we're going to add to this, okay? One more time, undulating through the spine, but really there's a lot of pressure between the fingertips and the floor. Now I'm going to have you come back onto your hands and knees. And this time, you're going to place the top of the hand down onto the earth. Now, if this is too much pressure, you could draw your hips back and create more of a circle through the arms, or if you can, come up. This is a strong posture for the wrist. And I'm going to have you what I call flossing, and you're going to draw forward and back. Again, this is a very strong pose. The other thing that you can do is you could walk your hands a little bit closer to the body and floss back and forth. This flossing is in reference to the spine and the fluids moving up and down the spine, but you're getting a lot of work going on in the wrist. And now from here, take the wrist, again, 45, and press now the sole of the bottom of the hand into the floor. Reach the fingertips towards your face and counter stretch what you just did. You could drop the chin to the chest. A little bit of an active child's pose. Come to sit up. Walk your hands on the fingertips back and rotate through the wrist. Okay, you're probably really feeling them right now. All right, so move through them, circle them around. So now we're going to work on the back line of the whole arm, okay? So I want you to keep this line of the arm as at ease as possible, okay? We're going to come in threading the needle. So come to tabletop, come to thread one arm underneath. So palm is facing up, head is coming down, shoulders coming down, and keep this palm up. Now the other hand, place it at, again, that 45 degree. You could even use the other arm as a little platform. And here, you want to make sure that that corresponding shoulder blade to the arm that's threaded underneath is really wide. And now, draw the thumb in, index finger, ring finger, or middle finger I should say, ring finger, and pinky. Pinky, ring finger, index finger, or middle finger, ring finger, and thumb. All right, let's do that again. Draw the thumb in, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. And then spread them out. And now can you circle like a half circle of the wrist? Make sure that opposing shoulder is at ease. Nice. And now place your supporting hand that's on the floor, press the fingertips into the earth, and press up. Change sides. Glide your opposite arm under, palm facing up. One temple, the head comes down. Really spread through the shoulder blade. Place the opposite hand for a little bit of support. Spread those fingers. And now one digit at a time. Thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. Spread the pinky, ring, middle, index, and thumb. Again, bring the thumb into the palm, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. Spread through those fingers. Come up on the other 5 digits. Press up. Sit back. Roll the shoulders. Nice. Now again, you could stay in hero's pose and do the next movement, or if you like, you could come in crisscross applesauce. I'll go ahead and do that. Place the palms facing up. Let the wrist kind of hang, or the hand kind of hang off of the knee a little bit, just naturally. Come to roll through the shoulders again. Just let the hands and the wrist move through the rotation. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. You can close your eyes and then reverse the rotation of the shoulders. Really wide shoulder blades. Good. Okay, so from here, we're going to inhale the arms up and fold forward. So inhale the arms up, but make sure that your shoulders are not coming up to the ears. Relax down, soft elbows. Now, can you keep the arms as close or as parallel to the head as you fold forward? Come down to your comfortable max, wherever that is. Once you do that, don't roll the shoulders. Place the palms onto the earth for support. You can always bring them in a little bit closer. Come up to the 10 fingertips. Draw down a little bit more.
walk your fingertips forward, tuck the chin, and now kind of rock the fingertips front to back. The whole body is kind of rocking. And now really walk those fingertips, and now long fingers, palms are on the earth, tuck the chin, squeeze the fingers together, soft angle of the arms. Your palms and your wrist are about in the same alignment. And now come back to the fingertips and walk yourself back all the way back up. Okay. Inhale the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Come to your maximum. Place the fingertips down. Walk them forward. Press now the fingers together, palms on the floor. Tuck the chin. Really draw the energy of the fingers forward. Fingertips, draw back. Okay. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Fingertips on the earth. Go a little bit more. Place the fingers together, palms down. Really reach the energy through the wrist, through the fingers, and then walk them back. Nice. Now, ideally, I hope you didn't actually feel too much discomfort in doing that. This is very much hip, legs, you are probably feeling a little bit folding forward. But the idea here is really getting that energy through the fingers, okay? So now what I'm going to have you do is you're going to be bringing your hands in towards, your thumbs in towards your, right underneath your chin. I'm going to have you place your palms, I want you to notice, thumbs out initially, okay? I'm going to have you keep them in line, okay, so no dropping, and then squeeze together. And I want you to really practice keeping the alignment. It's really easy to lose the alignment. You could even watch them, and now draw the elbows up. Squeeze the palms together. It's not going to be helpful if you have loose hands. Really squeeze together, draw your abdominals in, and now imagine pressing 20 pounds in, really strong. And again, draw them out. So I'm kind of feeling like I'm pressing up 20 pounds, pressing down 20 pounds. Good. And now open them and shake them out. Okay, shake them out. Move them around. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing. This time, thumb in, fingers over. Okay. Now really hold strong. And you may want to like pull or press the top of the thumb into the fingers. Okay, with the carpal tunnel, you have a ligament that goes around, and it's very much connected into the thumb area, right beyond the wrist. Okay, and notice if it feels different from one hand to another. Bring the hands in, really squeeze those thumbs, and then draw up. So really strong arms, and then draw down. Inhale, draw the elbows parallel to the earth. You close your eyes, keep the shoulders down the whole time. And last time, inhale the elbows up parallel to the earth. Squeeze those thumbs. Draw your abdominals in, exhale. And open up and release. Good. Now also notice, okay, draw them in and draw them out. So imagine digging a hole, planting the flower blooms. But really draw them out, and then in and out. Now do the same thing with the thumbs. In, really trying here, notice the angle, but relax the shoulders, and then open and out. Okay, really strong movements here. Bring the front of the hands together, relax the shoulders. It's even easy for me to go up, so lower the arms down, and then open up the flower blooms. Shake it out. Good. Now relax your hands on your legs. Close your eyes for a moment. Palms facing up. Keep your fingers together like you're cupping the hands. Feeling the energy of the solid palm, wrist. Just let them relax for a moment. And now place the 4 digits in towards each palm, thumbs over, rotate through both wrists. And notice if the range of motion is a little bit more. Change the direction. Now do the same thing, thumbs in, fingers over, rotate. Sit up tall. Draw the shoulder blades slightly together to stay seated. Posture is very important actually when it comes to all of this action, especially because you're also practicing switch directions. You're also really practicing these muscles when you're sitting at your desk and you're typing, right? Change the direction again, release the hands, and kind of flick them. And imagine when you're flicking them, you're releasing any unnecessary energy from the hands, the wrist, the forearms. Really flick it. Nice. And now come and relax. Relax. Cup your hands to each leg. And now relax the fingers naturally. Maybe widen through the fingers just slightly. And come to be mindful of each hand as I move through each hand. Bring your mind's eye to that digit. Beginning with the right hand, the right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. The right palm, back of the hand, wrist. The whole right hand is relaxed. The wrist, elbow, shoulder relaxed. Now notice the left hand, the left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. The left palm, the back of the left hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, shoulder. Shoulders are down, chin is tucked. Come to the breath and feel the energy of the breath. And now imagine that you could breathe right into the wrist and the palms. What you can do is move the energy in your mind's eye to the hands. Providing space within the wrist, around the ligaments and tendons. Creating space between the wrist and the palms. And bringing out your palms together softly into your heart center. Namaste. So I hope you found this practice helpful as it relates to your hands, your wrists, specifically if you have any carpal tunnel happening. You could do those individual exercises at your desk. It's recommended to take breaks, move through those areas. And in doing yoga, we didn't do any downward dog or anything like that by such. However, when you come into movements where you have to put weight onto your wrist, consider how you can not have the 90 degree. So one of the things that you can do, and I will share with you now, if you do not have a wedge, and I'll show you how the wedges work. If you don't have one, I'll show you how it works. But with the wedge, you could use the wedge and place your hands on the wedge. Even in tabletop pose, it's a little bit more gently than having your hand straight down. Okay, you could still use this and go into downward dog. That is an option. But the other option, if you don't have a wedge, is to either use a blanket or you could roll your mat. And what you want to do is place the palm of the mat or the palm of your hand on the mat to create a little bit more height. So in this case, for me here. Okay, hopefully you can see that. And it helps to create more of an ease and not so much of an impingement in 90 degree to the hand. There's more information on this for preventative health on my website. And if you have any further questions,